Well, Sam, New Year and 3 more games coming up this month in 3 different competitions, including a big one at the weekend, which we'll get to. But we have to start by checking in on Megan Tinsley, who got injured at the weekend. How is she doing?
Yeah, she's in good spirits. She came down to training last night, bless her. Probably tells you what Meg's about. Boyfriend picked her up from hospital, called in on the way home to see everyone. Really good spirits. Obviously, horrendous injury. I think she's had it pinned, plated, quite a lot of ligament damage. But yeah, overall, thinking good spirits and knowing Meg she'll be back probably quicker than anyone.
That's really good to hear, particularly for her because the issues she's had previously, missing all of last season as well. But she seems initially to have reacted okay.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's never nice, and it's probably the first thing that sprung to mind when I saw it happen is I just gutted for her because obviously she'd had a year out with a heart condition, worked really hard to get back in the team, be a starter. She was playing well. So yeah, to get hit with another injury like that is devastating really for her. But hopefully we'll keep her in high spirits. The club have been amazing and have promised to support her rehab, which is brilliant. So yeah, we just need to keep her engaged with us and yeah, help and support wherever we can.
You were on the scene pretty much immediately and stayed with her all the way until the ambulance arrived. How do you sort of process being there for that sort of incident?
Yeah, it was tough. I've got to be honest, I've seen a few on the TV, but I've never seen one live. And I knew straight away as soon as she lifted her leg. And just pure instinct was I need to get to her. I've had Meg since she was sort of 14, 15, in terms of coached her through a playing career. And I know she's one of them that can go into panic mode really quick, and rightly so. When you see your foot hanging at a different angle, you're probably going to go into panic mode. So I knew I just needed to get there, try and calm her down, calm her breathing down. Yeah, and just make sure she knew that everybody that she needed was around her and get her through that horrific pain she was in for a couple of hours.
Yeah, and of course we all wish her all the best. It almost seems a little bit flippant to ask about the game, but I will because it was the first outing for you after the break. What did you make of the performance, particularly in terms of a warm-up for what's to come?
Probably a little bit mixed. Obviously disappointed to be 1-0 down for large parts of the game. Conceding so early didn't help. But I thought the way the girls grew back into the game, they became borderline relentless, especially in the second half. And I knew it was probably only a matter of time, probably waiting until the 83rd and 84th minute was a little bit later than I'd have liked. But yeah, look, I believe if that game carries on, we probably go and get at least another from that. So yeah, just unfortunate way to end that game.
Are you a bit concerned about the fixture list and the amount you're going to have to squeeze in?
Possibly, yeah. I think realising how many we've had cancelled, abandoned, and have got to get squeezed in before, because we do have a cut-off at the end of a certain date in May that everything has to be played by. But yeah, we'll see. We'll tackle that when we come to it.
Let's look ahead to the weekend. Sunday, to be precise, you host Leicester in the FA Cup 4th round. I know the girls are excited. How are your emotions?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to it. It'll be unbelievable for the players to experience this. We've got some really young players in the squad, and I'm sure they'll relish playing against WSL players, international players. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it being a good day. Hopefully we'll get a good crowd down there, and yeah, hopefully we'll give a good account of ourselves.
Do you get excited as a manager?
Yeah, I get excited. So yeah, I think as a manager, I think you have your own emotions to manage. I think you have to help manage the players' emotions. I think as soon as the draw came out, we knew we got Leicester. I think there was a lot of talk at training, and we had to sort of rein them back in. That these more important games, kind of before we get to that. So it's trying to make things not too different. We don't want the day to feel any different from what it usually does. So yeah, although there's probably that bit of excitement and nerves, I'll be nervous Sunday. But yeah, it's just about how we manage that as a group of staff and just make sure the players are best prepared as possible.
It's a local derby. The underdog is at home. There are some Leicester links in the squad. That's a perfect recipe for an upset, isn't it?
I'd like to think so. But look, no, on a serious note, I think the important thing for us is that girls go out there and give a good account of themselves. I'm sure there'll be lots of friends and family there supporting, and I think as long as they come off that pitch sort of doing themselves proud, the staff proud, and like I say, the nearest and dearest that have come to watch, I think we'll be a happy bunch.